Hi, I'm James Nelson, partner of Massey Knackel Realty Services, and I'm here to bring you the Nelson Report's March 2014 Nelson Report podcast. In my current blog, I talk about the New York City's inequality in property taxation. And behind me is the banner for all those who oppose unfair taxation, myself being one of them. So it's either this or dressing up as Uncle Sam, so I hope you like this. In any case, in all seriousness, New York City does face major pressure. Our already huge budget of $70 billion per year looks like it will only go up as the unions fight for back pay. Also, one of de Blasio's big initiatives was to establish universal pre-K. So where is he going to get the money from? He's already talked about taxing the wealthy, but Albany does not look like they're going to be behind that, especially Governor Cuomo. So that really leaves property taxes, which is the one source that he can go to. And although de Blasio has said he will not raise the tax rate, this is really a game that politicians play because the tax rate can stay the same, but if they keep raising the assessments, the owners are obviously going to have to pay more property tax. The Department of Finance just came up with this year's figures, and they've raised assessments by 8%. This is the second highest increase since 1996. They also said that citywide the market value of properties went up 6.6% to almost $1 trillion, which was $914 billion. So the issue here is revenue-producing properties have been the ATM for New York City. The Real Estate Board is going to come out with a study that says that 38% of the city's taxes come from revenue-producing properties. I also found a very interesting study by the Minnesota Fiscal Center for Excellence where they show that the ratio of commercial property taxation to residential is 6 times in New York City. The next highest city, Boston, was at less than 4 times. So what does this mean on a price per square foot basis and a percentage of revenue? Studley, in a survey, looked at office properties in various metropolitan cities. They found that New York City's property taxes at just under $15 per foot were the second highest in the U.S. They were 50 cents less than Washington, D.C., so they've got bigger problems than we do. But San Francisco, another very viable city, their property taxes are only $5 per foot. Now, when you look at what is the percentage of revenue and then what landlords end up with on average on a net operating income basis, it's only at 50% in New York City here, according to Studley. In San Francisco, it's at 65%. So you might say, what is the concern? Especially there's a lot of voters out there who probably don't care much about the wealthy landlords, but they should, because these taxes really get passed along to retail tenants, office tenants. They're the ones paying the bulk of these pass-throughs. And I've been told by some of my office leasing broker counterparts that they are very concerned about their tenants going elsewhere and finding space which is effectively much less rent because they can't afford or risk the increase of real estate taxes in the future. So as hot of a topic as this is for commercial properties, it's also for residential. And condos have also been said that they are unfairly taxed. The increases in assessments this year for condos was up 7.4%, where co-ops were 5.5%, and single families were only up 3.8%. De Blasio took a lot of heat during the election because he's only paying $2,900 a year for each of his $1.1 million valued townhouses. So clearly there's a big inequality here. But this seems like it could actually attract widespread attention, and the Wall Street Journal actually just reported there was a class action lawsuit by tenants who said that real estate taxes are too high and that they are improperly taxed compared to other owners, co-op owners and condo owners. So even though tenants don't directly pay real estate taxes because their rents are at much higher level to account for it, that they are being unfairly taxed. One very interesting idea that I've heard was when landlords submit rent bills, that they should include the portion that's to go to real estate taxes. So if a one-bedroom tenant and they're getting a bill of $2,000 a month and they see $600 a month are going to taxes, this might get their attention, and this might be the one thing that both owners and tenants can agree on, that New York City real estate taxes are too high, and if they continue to go up, this will definitely be a threat to the viability of our city. So that's it for this month, and I look forward to keeping you posted on this matter. Thank you.